he is one of the best middleweights in the world and a man who has a great chance to bring a world title to South Africa. The middleweight contender, Dricus du Plessis. He's got power, he's got a lot of physical tools, underrated on the ground, and really he's been underrated every step of his UFC career. You had to look far and wide to find anyone that gave him a modicum of a chance going into that Robert Whittaker fight at UFC 290, and he absolutely bludgeoned the former champion. At that point in time, there was nothing left to do with the South African du Plessis but to find him a title fight, and now we see just how world-class Dricus du Plessis really is. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dricus du Plessis. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, let's see how it goes early on in this one as we get round 1 underway. Great to have you with us tonight, and a lot of people are tuning in to see what South Africa's Dricus du Plessis can do as the MMA challenges get stiff. It was an amazing rise to prominence for this man, highlighted, of course, by the win over Robert Whittaker, but can he sustain it? Can his body hold up? Durability has been a little bit of an issue. There is no denying the skill set, the appetite for knowledge, the commitment to the world title. This is the toughest fight, at least on paper, of Dricus du Plessis' career. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev.
Getting the ball here. Big right hook there by the champ.
Du Plessis getting worked from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. And very effective with the ground and pound. We'll see what huge elbow there. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
This is where he wants to be.
Du Plessis in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Under a minute to go.
Oh. That was nice.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. He's having his way with him here. Close out for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. We need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight if he lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Look at the control of the posture as he lands that knee.
Well, he rocked him, but...
Guillotine jump! He's getting very close to finishing this fight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate... Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. And that one certainly found the target.
Nice level change to the takedown there. Beautiful transition.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Ground and pound strike there now.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Big ground and pound.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. Chimaev's going for the sub here.
What a tight arm bar.
Getting tighter. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Landed that left hook. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Du Plessis' attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Single leg takedown is good. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's past the half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Oh, right to the mount.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Chimaev's in half guard now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Du Plessis back in full mount. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Cole is somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dricus du Plessis. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Final seconds of round 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Focus, okay? Focus on slowing that heart rate down. I know you're not tired. I know you have more in that gas tank.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. change. Great timing.
Nice strike from bottom position.
He passes to half.
Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position. Just gotta be careful here.
Oh man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is gonna have a profound impact on him moving forward. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Side control now. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making...
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, ghost choke, locked and loaded. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, great submission defense. All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Good stuff, good stuff. That was your round for sure. Go around. You dominated that one. All right, I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes. Let's go.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
It is the 5th and final round.
Nice punch land over the top.
Huge block there. That's right over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, nice level change.
You need to work on this position.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Chimaev.
Got his guard pass.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He does everything so well. And he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. This is a terrible position.
Takes his back now. Du Plessis in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work. Du Plessis right back to the full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Less than a minute now to go in the round. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Good work from the top here by what a fight. 25 minutes turned in.
Hey, stop.
All right, so once again, the champion takes all the best shots from the #1 contender. It goes the full 25-minute distance tonight. I think the champion might have just eked it out.
Just eked it out. I mean, this is as close as a close championship fight comes. He got pushed at every level of this fight. He got pushed at every moment of this fight, but I believe he got it done. I believe he will keep his championship.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the welterweight cut never seemingly an easy one for Khamzat Chimaev, but certainly no issues on fight night. He goes the distance and gets it done by way of decision.
I mean, we saw it, right? We saw it with the fight against Gilbert Burns where he got tested, and it was hard, and you wondered whether or not this crazy, exciting challenger had that ability to fight long, to fight the top of the division. He showed it in Burns, and he continues to show it now as he's winning decisions